So, hi everyone, it's Jack. On today's episode, I'm joined by Kimmy. Kimmy's going to talk to us about what she's been doing and what she's up to, so thanks for coming.
No problem.
Tell us about yourself, what you do and what you're up to at the moment.
So I do two things mainly. I work in music, so doing a lot with technology at the moment, and also running a studio and management. And I was previously in live events. And the other side of that is that I have a very cool job, which I'm so grateful for, that we raise finance and we help with market entry and work with startups.
Yeah, how did you get into that? It sounds like a very varied thing, yeah.
It was a very bizarre thing. So if we start from the beginning, I was at university and I loved music and I was in a band and we weren't getting that many gigs probably because we weren't that great. So I decided to do my own and invite 4 other bands from the local area. Put on a live event. We sold out that event, so we decided to do another one.
Okay, sure.
So then the event side started getting up and running, and one of the promoters in London said bring it down to London. So then we started doing the live events here. Got introduced to someone who had a studio and they wanted to do artist development, so we went into that. Off the back of the live events, we then started the management. So all kind of just snowballed, and then from that I met one of a great guy who had a private equity company that basically wanted to scout for startups.
Okay.
And then bigger, more investments.
What did you study at uni?
I studied international development.
Okay.
And I'm not going to lie, I love my course.
Yeah.
But I don't use it that much.
Okay, sure. Okay. You enjoyed it, but you wouldn't say it's helped you get to where you are?
No, it's definitely helped me. It gave me time.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing that it gave me. It gave me time to figure out, first of all, what I wanted to do. And I was on an enterprise scholarship there, so it gave me time to explore how to start up a business and being able to just keep in touch with a lot of people that had also started their own business, so giving a support network there. I wouldn't say it directly influenced me. A lot of that was of my own accord, I think. Getting involved in companies that actually were doing grants to help young people start their own
Whilst at
businesses.
uni?
Yeah, whilst at uni.
Sure.
Which probably affected my grade quite a lot. But it was what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I love my course, I really did. But
Yeah, so you just made the most of kind of like the opportunities they gave you.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, sure. And they've got, it was at Leeds you went to, right?
Yeah, Leeds University.
They've got a really good enterprise scheme, like you said you were on.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, I was completely blown away by my cohort. I think one of the guys, by the time they'd finished it, they'd started a company and then sold it to Addison Lee.
Wow.
With it, yeah. I mean, I'm talking within the space of a year.
Jesus.
So the support there was fantastic, and obviously there was funding for us to just kind of, I'm not going to lie, there's probably a lot of money that I pissed away a little bit. But for a good, I think you have to go through a lot of failures to be able to understand exactly where you stand.
That's fair enough. So you'd say it's quite like an enterprising university then, and if you were into that stuff, then they can support you.
100%. But I think you also, you have to do your own stuff. But it's supported.
Yeah. Would you, if you were back then again, back at 18, would you do it again?
Yes, I would, but I think I would really kind of ramp up my involvement in enterprise.
Okay,
I think
sure.
I was too shy and I wasn't confident enough to start. But I slowly fell into it and started.
Yeah. So that was because you hadn't figured out that was what you wanted to do yet.
Yeah, and it sounds really ridiculous though. I was so worried about what other people thought of me because, bearing in mind I came from a school that you either became a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, and you followed your parents' footsteps and everything. Not that my parents do any of that, but that's the attitude.
Yeah.
So when I went to university and I was doing international development, that's a very safe option, and obviously those lead to like political careers and the UN and all that kind of stuff. And did actually get offered to go to the UNHCR, which my grandparents absolutely killed me for, that I turned down. But it is the point that it gives you so much time. I got to mess about, but with the support of the university and also financially for the time being, I was kind of guarded. from being in that environment. Yeah.
Were you at uni when it was 9,000 a year? Or?
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Fees were 9,000 a year then? Or
Is that the lower one?
they're 9,000 now.
Oh no. I was. Oh yeah, it's 3,000, wasn't
3,000.
it? Sorry.
Okay. And now knowing that they're 9,000, would that affect your decision at all or not?
100%.
It would.
100%. My brother didn't go to university. It's a state agency, but he managed to just charm his way in without any qualifications whatsoever or any work experience. So I look back on that and I think there's a reason why everyone kind of, sounds really cliche, but takes the path that they do.
Yeah.
And I think that I managed to find a really roundabout way. Whether it be the live event side of things and the university helping me with that, finding some music contacts, they're friends that I made for life, and going from there.
Mm-hmm. So if you were 18 today and the fees were 9,000, what would your decision be? Looking back on everything that's happened.
Now, the difference is I don't know if I'm looking back and I know what I know now.
Yeah.
I probably, I don't know, I think I'd still do it.
Okay, sure.
I know that's probably given everything I've just said, but the point, I met a really inspirational guy there who, in our first year, he decided that he wanted to do a startup, and he raised 100,000 in a summer, and he was 19 years old.
Yeah.
And then in the second year, he quit university and went to San Francisco, and he's still doing it's software for universities.
Yeah.
And he was American, and he inspired me so much. And had I not met him, I would definitely not have done what I've done.
Okay.
So I think that's the biggest thing: is the network, the time that it gives you, and the support there. The support is there, but not necessarily the course. Yeah.
So, kind of the relationships you made out of university are definitely worth the fees.
Yeah, and I think maybe the alternative to that is to get involved in accelerators. There's more than enough around. So I think what I just described is every attribute to an accelerator. So I'm sure there's other options out there, but I never explored it.
I guess then you've still got the student uni life added onto that as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was really antisocial.
You were antisocial, really?
I was all about. Even on my year, I had a year out, and all my friends went traveling, and I was just like, I want to work. All I wanted to do was work. I got out of school, and I was so keen to work. And even now, I'm just a bit of a workaholic. So
yeah. So you don't reckon you made much of the social life at uni then? No.
To a degree, but not that much. No.
Okay. Yeah. So you weren't going out 3 times a week?
I was the person. I remember in the summer after my first year, so sad. After my first year, I came back and I did an internship with a not-for-profit, and I remember being in the office and they go, "Oh, how's first year of uni?" I was like, "Oh, it's so annoying. Everyone just wants to go out all the time and party." Yeah. And one of the guys just turned around to me and was like, "Yeah, sounds really annoying." And that was when I realised I'm 19, 20 years old and I'm complaining about going out too much. Yeah.